Hi designers, last video we completed cover extraction. In this video we complete mold place with standard element. I request you to please subscribe the channel and share, like, help other designers. Data plane of this component come down because mold base will add it to parting surface based on this datum coordinate system. So I'd like to take this to bottom of my component. This also can be done in the initial stage only, but I'd like to make on this stage. So just measure the height, take this dimension, copy it to your clipboard. To take this information, just click show information window on this dialog box. So you get it in a note. So I'll go to the coordinate data mode coordinate. So I'll just drag it down. I'll just lock all x and y. Z I need to pull down. So I'll add my dimension which I copied to clipboard. I'll just make it negative. Go down. So click OK. So you can see my datum coordinate has come down to bottom of the component. So this will be considered as okay. So my workpiece length I should revise now. So I forgot to okay, some mistake hidden. So I should revise the size. Okay. Sorry, I'm not aware of this. Okay. I just revise the size. So my cavity plate thickness got up and core plate thickness got down. So just to measure. So not an issue for if it is not round dimension, but it should be near to the round dimension. So I'll go to the workpiece again and just resize it. Okay, so it looks fine. Can go to the mold base now. Before heading to mold base, I just make this part into two cavity. It is a single cavity. I like to make two cavity mold. I just want to correct my cavity thickness. As you can see, I can't I can't make cooling lens into it. Better I need to increase this. So I'll make it 35 mm. For that I need to increase 11.55. Go to the workpiece as we done earlier for a core side. So this time we performing this for cavity side. Add the desired value. You can see my cavity thickness got increased. So always make your core cavity strength. Cross checking it. I think it's correct, but it is better to check again and again to avoid any surprises. It's fine. I think it's done. Not an issue. I will go to cavity layout now. Okay, before that, cross check your layout size just to confirm so that you can choose a correct mold base. Always have this practice to inspect your design design one. Now I go to cavity layout. I just want to rotate this into 180 degree. So here I can choose circular. There are two options. One is a rectangular, one is circular. And here I'll make a start layout by adding it and make it center of the datum. So it looks fine. Now I'll go to making a runner. The runner, there are round runner, half round, and toppage runner. So you can choose according to your requirement. Start with the sketch and make a polyline across this datum. You can make arc shape, whichever shape you can make. I don't want to make multiple lines. I'll make only line because these geometrical functions make me puzzled. I'll use a polyline and I'll choose this between 100 to 95. Later also I can correct this dimension. So here I would like to teach a function. Just divide this dimension with the previous dimension so that you will get half of the total length. So my total length dimension number was P13. So I just divide it into 2. So I'll get half of it. So here you can see my dimension is half of the main dimension. So you can choose whichever. If you change this, the another dimension will automatically get changed. Here if I made 100, it will become 50. Same way, if I change this into 95, that also will become half of it. So runner length after placing the gate also I can define. So now next I'll go to gate. I'll make a rectangle side gate. So according to your product, your specification, you choose a gate. There are many options: fan gate, film gate, pin gate. I'm taking a rectangle gate. As for side gate, it is. Choose 2 of the points to denote gate location. I'm taking the first point. And length I'll decide. We can change other dimension also. Later I'll show those things to match according to product. Some future dimensions to be changed. So I'll show it later. And axis you need to define towards what it should move. This axis also can be rotated. Just select your gate and rotate this into 180 degree towards the article. You can drag this bar and choose your angle if you have any odd angle, or else you can edit in this dialog box. So here I'm choosing 180 degree. Hope my gate will rotate now. Click apply, and here you can see you will get two gates, one for this cavity, one for another. Sorry. Here also you can change its parameters. I just want to increase its length because I feel it's very short of the length. Increase it. Here you can see my gate is touched to the cavity now. Article is got touched, so it has to go a little bit more. So this time I won't increase the length of a gate, I'll increase the length of a runner. So this looks fine now. As I said, I'll increase the length of the runner. Okay, my runner length got increased. If you have any doubt on this stage, you please comment below the difficulties which you faced. I'll try to answer all of you. As you see, my gate is projecting outside of the component, so this leads gate witness mark. I'd like to decrease the thickness of it. Thickness I'll reduce so that my gate witness will be minimum. You can select 0.8 or 0.7. For the article is having very less weight, so I don't think this bother in filling of article. So if you are decreasing the thickness, I can increase the width also. Hope it look better. So we completed the gate and runner now as of now. So we'll go to the mold base. I'll show you the mold base categories. There are DME standard, there are a lot of standards there, HASCO standard is there, but I always prefer a LKM. There are many standards over here, you can check accordingly. So here you can see LKM PP is there, PP means pinpoint, and I use a side gate. For this article we need side gate, so I'll choose SG, LKM SG. In this LKM SG I'll use, there are category wise, you can go through accordingly, so I don't want to discuss all those things. So here in the index you can see 3555, means it's 35 mm wide and 55 centimeter, sorry, 35 centimeter wide, 55 centimeter long. Also you can see here our layout size also will be mentioned here. Here you can see my layout size is also mentioned. This help you to choose right size of mold base, and you can cross check all the parameters. Same will be mentioned over here. So this make you choose your mold base correctly. According to this size, I would like to take a 3555 or 3560 for my mold base. According to its strength, it look better. 3555 or 35 check 60 also can, 60 also will be there. So you can say 60, and here all description you check one by one. Ejection guide is 10 it means get pin on plate A. So there is a very short description will be given here. So by the time you using this often, you will get to know. So APH means your cavity plate thickness. So I choose 80. You measure, always you measure. According to your size, you can take. I'd like to take 80. 75 I think is not available over here. 75 is not available, as I said. 80 you can take. And core, let's keep 40. No, not an issue. Just ignore this. And mold type, it's a 350. So not to worry about what is 350. Its variants are there, many variants are there. So I don't want to discuss, and I don't want to take this tutorial to other way. So here you can choose all distribution. All details will be given here. So my final mold size is here. So just click apply. You can change this parameters after applying the mold base also. So not to worry, just apply and inspect your mold base. If it is reaching your requirement, you can select it, or you can delete and you can take another one, or you can edit this also. So there is a much flexibility in the mold wizard that Siemens Unigraphics has given. So it take little time. Okay, my mold base is applied. So there are some red marks in parameters, so not to worry on this. UGNX create a mold base on expression basis, so some links will get disturbed, so it will show a red mark. Not to worry on this. In upcoming videos we learn how to create a mold base with expression base also. Hope you stay connected to learn more design things. So now we'll add standard things like screw bush, locating ring and support pillar. Always remember, mold base will not come with the support pillars, because support pillar will be added according to our product. Mold bases will be excluded from support pillar, so you should add it later. Now I'm adding a locating ring. I'll take a size of 120 mm. As per my machine standard, this has to choose. So check what exact requirement is in your company or with your client requirement. Based on that, you select locating ring, and I'll choose 20 mm. It's not taking. I don't know why. One second. So there are two dimensions. One is one, another one is D2. So there is two dimensions. I need to enter. Then only I can get a proper locating ring. Some errors will occur because it's not meeting the standard part. This is non-standard. So it okay, I need to change this dimension as well. So this is my final 120. So 140 is my clamping fitting dimension, fitting die height is, and this is my fitting dia for machine. So this is a non-standard item, so it showing it red. So our DME doesn't supply this type of locating ring, which is non-standard. So for more support, you refer DME catalog, or we whichever you refer. So according to catalog, you can select your rotating ring or sprue bush. Here I'm making a sprue bush. Here I'll teach you another option. So instead of entering a value, you can measure and measure two faces, and you can add your dimension. So here I'm measuring the two faces, and I'll measure vector also. Here I'm measuring projection dimension. So here I'll take a first point and second point, and here I got my dimension. So my sprue bush K will be 26, and a bigger length I'll choose by measuring again. This phase 2 up to parting surface has to make. So phase 1 to phase 2. Okay. So vector I'll select. So here I got my second dimension. So by clicking OK, you will get a sprue bush as well. So as of now we have done rotating ring and mold bases, and due to short of time I am not completing the cooling over here. So in next video I'm sure I'll come back with the cooling design. Hope you enjoy the video, and practice at your end, and stay connected. Like, share, subscribe the channel. Thank you.